Ladies and gentlemen, check out my new fish tank. This beast is a whopping 1,000 gallons.
How much money did you piss away on this?
Trust me, you do not want to know. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another episode. So today is a really big day for me and for the channel. Today we are taking delivery of the 1,000 gallon aquarium for the giant moray eel. Alright guys, the move is finally over with, and yeah, it's actually the next day. So the excitement has is still high. I'm just have calmed down a little. Obviously this is a big investment, a big purchase for me, and yeah, everything went well. Put the furniture back together the way it was before, so now this is kind of how it will look. And yeah, it's absolutely enormous. So for the dimensions, it's 112 inches long, it's 48 inches front to back and 48 inches tall, and the stand is about 36 inches tall, so that's why I have to really look up to look into this to see the top of the aquarium, similar with my discus tank over there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the move went. And you may think this is a kind of a weird place. So this is a peninsula style aquarium, which is an aquarium that has the filtration on one of the smaller sides. And they usually use these aquariums as room dividers. But I do not have a room that is large enough to be divided by something this big. So what I'm planning on doing is have it basically set up like a normal aquarium, and in order to hide the back end, the back wall, basically will install a 3D background, so that will be part of the video for the interior design. And then this aquarium on the left that you see there, this is a clownfish aquarium, and this will be repurposed as a refugium as part of the filtration. So this will be like the last stage of the filtration. And the inhabitants that live in here will go into my moray eel aquarium, where the moray eels are in right now, which is a 270 gallon aquarium. And as you know, the only reason why I bought this tank is because of one of my morays being the giant moray, which will get to 10 feet. He'll actually get longer than this aquarium is long, but this was the biggest I could find, I could afford, and I would have space for. So I think he will be happy. And the Tesselata obviously will be happy too. So I'm still, interested in knowing if they will ever fight when they get really big. But I've seen eels if they have a big enough enclosure, they're doing fine. I see a lot of zoo displays with multiple tessellatas even, and everything is fine. So yeah, this is everything for this video. Like I said, the delivery went well. I want to round up this video by going a little bit through the numbers for full transparency. So this aquarium with the stand, with all the filtration, and with 8 lights that I haven't showed you yet, 8 AI Vega 52 lights, which used to sell for around $600 each a couple of years ago, and I have 8 of them. So everything that I've shown you plus the lighting was $6,000, which I think is a really good deal. However, the cost of the movers were almost $7,000 because they had to it's kind of 2 jobs. They had to get this tank out of the seller's home, and then, as I showed you earlier, they had to use a crane to lift the tank over my wall into my backyard and then put it in place. The removal of all the filtration, all the piping and all that was $300. And then transporting all the equipment that is not the tank and the stand, so everything that the movers weren't doing, all the stuff they just saw in the garage, that was another $300, that long stand and everything. So yeah, that's how much I've spent so far. And then obviously there's going to be the cost for the 3D background. There's going to be lots of sand, lots of rock that I'm currently curing. And yeah, so this is so much for this video. Next video, I will be working on the interior design, so 3D background, and we'll also start putting in some pipe work, PVC pipes for the eels, because they absolutely love PVC pipes. And then yeah, put some of the rock that I'm currently curing in there, and then slowly start filling up this aquarium. And then once the water hits the overflow box, it starts to spilling into the overflow box, then I make sure that the filtration is all set up, and we will go over that in another video as well. So if this is something that you're interested in, and if you're particularly interested in moray eels and the giant moray, which I don't think anyone has one, I believe, especially, I mean, on YouTube, but there's not really much information about what to do with an eel of this size, biggest eel in the world. So yeah, this will be kind of dedicated to him, and that's the only reason why I bought this tank. It's for him, because I couldn't find anyone who wanted to adopt him, and I didn't want him to be put down. So yeah, that's why we're here where we are now. So if you're interested in the rest of this series, stay tuned, subscribe, and then I will see you in the next video. Thank you.